Alright, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today we are in the fictional world of Esterlon. So this was actually something that was brought up by Goggles56, Dan McNarry. In a recent video he showed you how to install this and how to get it going in its own private or in its own profile. And I really urge you, if you like what you see here today, I really urge you to follow those instructions. It's probably one of his last 5 or 6 videos where he walks you through putting this in its own profile, and there's a reason for that. Esterlon, which is made by the same people as Reforma, it is a one-to-one map, and you have to put it in its own profile because you have to. It can't follow the same rules as all the other. As all the SCS states and everything like that, because that is like a 20-to-1 compression. Is not going to work. Anyway, check out Goggles' video on that if you want to see how to put it all together. But we are currently in Malpaso, and we're going to actually head from one part of town to the other so that we can go ahead and pick up a load there. We've got it's a pretty decent load, 41,000 pounds, and we are actually going to be taking this down, I believe, to Alpine. We're working kind of at the southern end of the map right here. If you watched Dan's video, he started out in Zacatl, right there in the middle. So did I, and I've worked my way down after a few deliveries down to Malpaso. I'm going to the more southern part of the map before I make my way all the way up there. So that is kind of the agenda for today. We have Harvin's Freightliner FLB. This is free on the Steam Workshop. This is actually an update or a continuation of the truck by Solaris 36. The engine, we got a Slav Jerry Cummins Big Cam 444 and 13 speed, but it's not that simple because I got 2 sticks. So the second stick is going to be my splitter. I'm going to rock it old school. So let's go ahead and pick up the delivery because I believe it's an urgent delivery. I believe the headlights are on already, so that's good. Parking brake is out. Let's go ahead and get the windows down or partially down because it's raining, so we can hear anyone if someone yells at us because we're backing up. The trailer that we've got on here is the Entire Blackhawk Lowboy. That's what I chose to bring with me over to this fake little world. It is by ATS Trucks and Trailers Reviews. I'll have a link down below to the truck, the trailer, the engine, all that good stuff, as well as Esterlon, which we are checking out for the first time on this channel. Get a look at this lowboy. I've done a review, pretty thorough review, on the Entire Blackhawk. I actually did it on the same video where I compared it to the Pisters Rogers, and both have tons and tons of options and detail. It's really cool. So it's going to be a little bit difficult getting started here because we got to kind of hop across to the other side. Got to find a gap that we can do that. And here in Esterlon, when you cross the line, the cars don't stop, thinking that you are on immediate collision course with them. So that's pretty cool. I haven't witnessed that anyway. This is where I normally stop, and cars just keep going right past. That's pretty nice. AI has seemed to figured it out in this fictional land. I think we'll be able to take off after this. Let's go ahead and get the beacons going just in case anyone's coming from the other side. We got beacons on the truck and beacons on the trailer. We're out into traffic now, so we can turn those off. Let's get a different mode on the GPS there. We should put it back to keep it in low. So we are stopping at the light. But yeah, I'm really kind of, let's get the four ways off. I'm really digging this. The trip that I just took to get to this city, what did I say it was? Malpaso. It took me in a crazy way. I had to go like over this makeshift overpass. So there was an overpass that went over a road, but it took me on this strange back road, just dirt road, and it was very bumpy. The whole thing, even though it was only supposed to be like 15 minutes. And by the way, that is 15 real-time minutes, not 15 game minutes. So it's a little bit longer than you think, especially if you're only used to doing the normal ATS 20-to-1 compression. But it took it ended up taking me probably like more like 40 minutes, because they say that road that I was going on, the speed limit was like 50, and I couldn't go above 15 without getting trailer damage, especially with a low boy. So we're going to go pick up this load here and take it down. I think I can't remember, but I think it said that the drive was going to be about 15-16 minutes. Oh, we are not. That is not working. Hold on. Okay, I am back. I forgot to initiate this as the splitter. I said it was, but I forgot to initiate it. And we're already turning in right here. This is actually where I did my drop-off in the previous drive. I'm going to need a little bit more room than that. You get over here, so I've already taken out most of the curb, but I didn't take out the wall. Alright. Pull in, get these windows down. 4-ways on. We might as well get our beacons on. Let everyone know we're here. Thank you, Morgan. Alright, let's go ahead and get loaded up, and I will be right back with you. Alright, we are set up here at the NAMIC, we are set up here at the Plasters & Sons here in Malpaso. We're going to pick up a Cat 320D excavator, and I haven't done this in a while, so I think I'm going to go ahead and try to capture me trying to get into there. And it's not going to be particularly easy, considering this low boy is pretty treacherous. So we're going to have to really watch our corners. And really thinking ahead, I brought a Freightliner down here, cab over. Needed some sort of cab over, and I remember I've driven this FLB one other time, and that was also in the Reforma map, in the main Reforma map. So I was like, hey, let's keep on going. I know it's updated for version 1.5, so let's throw it back in. So this is going to be my designated truck and designated skin and everything, just the basic, you know, kind of like the was it the last video that I did on the with the Viper, and I kept a pretty basic paint scheme on it. And it was actually just about this color, if not this exact color. Alright, let them know we are coming back. Hit the horn. And there we go. We should be able to maneuver in there. Love having a cab over, though. Really helps you get into those tight spots. At some point we can start using the mirror. Check what's going on over here. Yeah, normally that stuff right there to my right, out the passenger door, that stuff has gotten to me before, but not when you have a cab over. I think I navigated that okay. We'll do a little bit of pull up. Try to make it a little cleaner. And we'll come back again. See, now you don't just get to see all my parking problems when I'm dropping off. You get to see how bad they are all around. There we go. That's not bad. Keep her between the lines is our goal here. Let's get the parking brake on. Go ahead and get the windows up so we don't flood in this rain. Get that right one up. There we go. Parking lights only. Engine off. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get this low boy all configured with this excavator, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, there she is. Got that excavator loaded, 44,100 pounds. It's definitely going to test this engine for sure, and we'll get to see what sort of adventures are our way. There's not one drive that I've taken. I've taken 3 drives already in Esterlon, and not one of them has been boring. They've always thrown something at me. So we'll wait to see that. Get her started.
Our mission is to secure the safety of the American people, including you. Buckle up.
Thanks, Morgan. Get the windows down in case anyone needs to yell at us. Parking lights. Yep, there we go. Wipers are already going, so that's good. Get the parking brake off, and we'll pull out of here in low. And which way are we going? We're pulling out of here and going to our right. Or? I think so. No, we're going back to the left. That's where we came in. Bring it in nice and tight. Nice and tight. We got to get that.
Turn left.
We got to get that low boy out of there. We going to clear? Oh, plenty of room. Plenty of room. Perfect. We're clear. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and get our beacons off. We don't need those anymore. And since we're driving, we'll go ahead and pull up the windows. And there we are. So what do we got? We have a drive time. So we got 13 miles, 19 minutes. Those will be 19 real minutes. But with this load, probably more like 25, let's be honest. And we're not even out of the first street. So traffic does play a role, obviously. I don't know if we have to turn right or turn left or what. I just need a little bit of clearance for that curb anyway. We're right by it. That's good. So back in the FLB, really glad that this was one of the trucks that it was either updated or it didn't need to be updated. Came out pretty quick. I like it because I really wanted to check out Esterlon ever since I saw Dan's video on it. There we go. We got it. We got that second stick working as a split now. Was downhill. Let's see. 35. We can go a little bit more. Put it into 6 high. Still got a little bit more room so we're not going above the speed limit. Who knows what they do to you here. Malpaso Creek. Beautiful graphics. All the mountains. We got lakes. We got rivers. Really does look nice. I'm really enjoying this. A really, really good change of pace. To be rocking in something that is 1-to-1. It's really kind of crazy. This is my 4th drive. It is currently 4:51. I am still on the first day, the very first day that I got this in terms of the game day. Because, see, we're struggling. We get our beacons on so people know what's going on behind us. Not that it takes a genius to realize that there's something that's about 60,000 pounds and it's in your way going about 20 miles an hour. As if we need to draw any more attention. See if we can get over. Traffic is, I'm not saying it's not like crazy absurd like normal AI traffic. But it does pose a good challenge.
Keep left.
A little bit more than some of your back roads in the regular, you know, when just rocking the regular map. So I guess we got the bypass on that? No, it's just a little gas station, rest stop. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen Esterlon before, look at these mountains. They look great. I'd turn around, but I'm going to crash. National Forest and Recreation Area. Cool. And we are just coming up to speed. Get our beacons off, huh? Thought we already did. Maybe I hit the wrong switch. Still getting used to their placement as they're underneath the desk. I've got most of them down to a good feel now. Kind of thinking we're just going to leave it here, because we've got a little bit of a hill. As soon as I shift, I think we're going to be down to like 1300 RPM. And we're going to be struggling a little bit, so I'll just keep it right here, even though we're hovering around 1800 RPMs. So the reason why I decided to just kind of explore the southern end is on Dan's video when he was talking about Esterlon and how to install it. He did talk a little bit about the map, and he mentioned that you've got some mountainous hilly areas here on the south side, but he said nothing compared to what you have on the north side. And we're not doing too great with the hills. Again, we're rocking a 444 horsepower. We do have a 3.75 differential. So that gives us a little bit, but that's kind of like more like a hybrid. If I had a 4.1, I'd feel a little bit better, but we're already kind of just chugging along here. I don't know what's going to happen once we get to the north end. Question for you guys: if I'm going to, my goal was to explore all of Esterlon in the same truck with the same engine, same transmission, all that stuff. I think it's a little bit more realistic, and it can kind of be my Esterlon truck. But if I'm having some troubles with it, how do you guys feel if I go ahead and explore the rest of the map, especially the northern part, with a souped-up engine? There is a 600 horsepower, I think 605 horsepower version of this Big Cam Cummins straight pipe from Slav Jerry. Wonder if I should up that, just up the horsepower but keep the same engine. What do you guys think? Is it more realistic to just, like, let's just run it and let's see what happens, even if it's going to be slow? And we know it's going to be slow. If Dan was correct, and I'm sure he is, that we got more mountains in the north. I mean, we're just trying to barely get up to 40 miles an hour here. Of course, this truck looks like it's struggling equally, so that's good. But it doesn't mean we don't have 50 cars behind us. So I hope you guys are having a good weekend. You guys doing a lot of driving. Trying to do some tweaks with things. I had to restart my computer a couple times. Did a couple drives that I forgot to turn on Trucks Books. And being in the Hell Creek Trucking, virtual trucking VTC, I lost a couple opportunities to contribute to the group. So I do have Trucks Books back on, so this drive is actually being logged, and I like that. As long as I remember to turn it on, I don't have to do anything necessarily. I just have to leave it on, going in the background, do my normal driving, and it logs everything. So I'm getting a few more miles, and I'm getting some 1-to-1 miles. Those should count for more. Those really should count for more. Look at the views here. Is that a little river down below us here? Could be. Looks like it. Yep. We got tunnels. We got mountains. It's so beautiful. Just a really good looking map. Is this going to take us off to somewhere else? Kind of feel like I should get as far over as possible, because I'm the weak link here. Oh, this guy in front of me is going pretty slow too. Let's go ahead and get over a little bit more. It's kind of more realistic to be able to have multiple lanes like this. Whoa. Come on. Need 5 high. Where is it? There it is. Didn't register. But yeah, really, really cool map. And you know what? I can get these wipers off now. Nope. Normally do that with the left. Yeah, and we are chugging now. Do I still have my beacons on? Because everyone needs to know I do not have my beacons on. If I can get that into gear, let's get the beacons on so everyone knows. Looks like we're going to be merging here. Diamond Bar. It's a diamond bar in California. This is kind of a fictional map here, so I don't know how the names came up. This truck isn't going to let me over, so we're going to have to wait for him. Oh, he's faster. I don't blame him. So long as he doesn't hold me up, because it's going to take all the momentum in the world. Look at this. What's this grade? This has got to be like a 7 or 8% grade here. We got to get over to the left. We might have to drop it down into 4th, or we're going to have to do that anyway. Let's just go into 3rd. Because this guy, see, this is what I wanted to avoid. It's going to take me forever just to get back up to 20 miles an hour again. Look at that. Need a gear in between. 13 speed is not what you should be doing in this mountainous terrain. This is ridiculous. I chose very poorly. We're about 15 miles an hour. That's spectacular. Oh, we got both 15. 15 on the tack, 15 on the speedometer. That's spectacular. Well, while we're driving slow, it makes it harder for us to crash. Of course, leave it to me. I'll make it work. So we we got some snow-capped mountains now. So we're definitely getting up into the higher elevation. They do have a couple signs that I've seen for elevation. I don't know what we're at here. Really need at least an 18 speed would have been nice, because then I could be rocking a 4 high. I can't split anything on the bottom with a 13 speed. Even if I had the momentum, where am I going to go? Where am I going to go? I'm pretty much at this guy's mercy. So it looks like we're going to be doing a 15 mile an hour drive. Slow traffic, keep right. Except to pass as we see a truck in the mirror dodging, going around another truck. Every time I get that momentum, it's pointless. Yeah, he only wants to stay at about 17, 18 miles an hour. And traffic going on around me is going much faster than that. So I think we got to kind of stay here. We are in gridlock here. This is crazy. And I don't want to really attribute this to like stupid AI or anything. Look at this. Look at this grade. And those mountains in the back. That's so cool. This guy's just sneaking up. He's passing everyone. He's passing everyone. He's not going to be able to pass me. There's no room. Unless he's going to try to jump both of us. Not with that cop on duty. Yep, about 18 miles an hour is what he's doing. Got to let off a little bit. It's a little challenging because I want to keep up with him, but every time I do, increases the RPMs, and then we start running like 1800, 1900 RPMs. Then we make the switch and we're back to 1400 RPMs. I think it's the the slope's gone down a little bit. We might even get up to 25 miles an hour here pretty quick. I think this is the way it's going to be. Dan, were you right? Is this really moderate hills compared to the north? Maybe I heard him wrong. Because this is a pretty mean incline here. These guys are all hopscotching all of us. And that's the guy behind us, the one that usually does it. Looks like the rest of the traffic's kind of... Oh, well, they're only getting held up by the trucks. That is very realistic. That is very realistic. See those cars start flying by now. And I'm backing off now, lose all my momentum. It's not that heavy of an excavator, like I said, 44,000. But what's killing me is I feel like I'm a little under power for this incline, and I build up any sort of momentum, and the truck in front of me is slower than I am, which is kind of hard to believe, but he is. What do you guys think of this map? You guys want to check this out? This is a free map, by the way. The link that I have down below in the description, you just get it on Truckee. You do need the main Reforma map mod, and you need the mega resources. Those are both free, and if you go get the Reforma, which is free, then it'll tell you in the description on Truckee, it'll give you a link to the mega resources. The Reforma goes on the bottom in terms of your load order, and then you can put in this Esterlon, and then above that mega resources. Oh, swiping a cop. Sorry, officer, just doing the best I can to get up here. Alpine Town. So we got 5 miles, 10 minutes. Can you believe this? I gotta go back and watch the video again. I think it literally said like 15 minutes. Is this an exit that we're taking? Might be. Does the road keep going? Yeah, the road keeps going, so we're actually taking another road now. Let me check if I'm speeding. Sorry, officer. It's a little slow going here. I don't have to go down to 4. We just got another increase in the incline here. Don't think I'm going to need a Jake for this off-ramp.
Wise guy.
Always looking at the silver lining.
Keep right. And exit right.
Double clutching right now because sometimes I have issues upshifting when you're on a hill like that. Just kind of depends on the transmission.
Turn right.
But you miss a shift because you're trying to float them, and you'll be back in first gear before you know it. All right, let's merge over here.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Turning right here. Give us enough clearance maybe for the trailer. I overcooked that a little bit. We're definitely off the main highway now. Pretty sure we're just going straight ahead. I gotta get back in the cab here. Ooh, we're right at... Well, see, that's the thing. You go uphill long enough and you're bound to see the downhill version of it. Get that Jake on. So we're only about 8 minutes out now, which is about half of the advertised time. Of course, going downhill now, this might be the faster part. This might end up being only 25% of the drive. Just going to kind of leave it here. I don't know if I have stages on this Jake. I do. Keep it on the lowest one. It'll keep me from getting on and off the Jake as much as possible. Coming down into this valley here. Looks pretty nice. We are going to Namek, is the company, here in Alpine. Alright, we're just about leveling off now. I'll get that turned off. If we're going to go over speed, it's only going to be for a few seconds. Yep, we're good. Wonder if that's a job site. I don't think it is. No. That'd be cool if it was. I don't know. Back down to 40. Alpine discovered. Nice.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Oh. See, this city's cool. All these cities look different.
Turn right.
It's kind of cool. Take her wide enough. It's not good. There we go. I'm having a hard time getting this thing to kick into high. Well, I don't need it now. Now I need like third gear. See, that really hurts. Really hurts when you miss the shift like that. For whatever reason, that stick right now isn't acknowledging that I'm splitting it. I'll have to look into that to figure out what's going on. But it's pretty safe to say that that really kind of held us back a little bit. I think I'm just going to stay here for right now. We don't need to be trying to pull out of this at 1200 RPM. But yeah, just it's kind of cool too, because even with the new state, Nebraska, and of course they always give you a few new companies, and you have different looks to the town, a couple different formats for the way the businesses have their yards laid out. It's nice to get into this where everything just has a completely different look and feel. All right, I'm gonna try to keep it here in 5 low, even though we're building up some speed. Oh, we're losing that anyway. Just on this tiny hill, we're already losing it. It's a challenging drive. This is not the kind of road that you want to be on if you only got something like 350 horsepower or something like that. We are going to pick up a little bit more speed easily now, up in 5th. We just have to balance it with the Jake. Real truck drivers, at what point would you ever use a trailer brake in this situation? Or would you? Because I really have no idea what the use of the trailer brake actually is in what scenarios. I've heard some people arguing on a forum about it, and I didn't know either one of them, so for all I know, they were both wrong. Let me know down below. When do you use the trailer brake? And I am going to kind of stick in the cab for this one. As you know, I'm not a great driver outside of the cab. And this is actually keeping me on my toes a little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit on the Jake, then off the Jake. Sure that's the lowest setting? Yeah. Cool sounding Jake. This looks like a good opportunity to be another yard. Maybe it will be. Maybe it'll add on to it. We're going to keep it at 25 miles an hour. Checkpoint. All vehicles entering. Okay. I'm going to keep the trailer in my lane here. But I don't want to run into the railing either. That's cool. We can take a detour up there as well. Maybe later on in the there we go. When he adds on to it more. Whitestone Mines. All right. Go ahead and get the window down so we can talk to these guys. Maybe. There we go. See what they want us to do. They want us to pull up a little bit. Not really saying. Is there anything? Nope. That's pretty much it. Oop, still have the Jake on. Looks like we are coming up on our destination, though. Coming up on the mines. Those are some big buckets. What is this guy doing behind me? Is he swerving? Looked like he was all over me. Look at this. Is he trying to pass me? I think he is. I think he's trying to pass me. And there we are. We're up to speed. You don't need to pass me. That looks cool. Done a really great job with Esterlon. Please proceed to the unloading area.
In 400 meters.
Oh, look at that. We got rocks. We got rocks in the road. Sorry, guy. I'm going to have to go around them.
Turn right.
Whoa, got him. Got him. Full contact, and we were supposed to turn. Got him. Sorry, buddy.
You've arrived.
Let's go ahead and get
My honor imputed to see you through
our four-ways on. Get the windows down. If I can find them. There we go. I gotta find out where exactly we're dropping off. Are we dropping off which way? Maybe this is the right orientation. I'm not sure. Let me go check it out. I'll be right back. Okay, that's why you look. Check out this mine. That is so cool. Lot of detail. Lot of detail. But that's where we're going. That's our spot right there. And our truck's right over there. So we are going to back up a little bit so we can go around the other way. Should I check to see if I can go that way? There's passage through here. Looks like there's a lot of people driving that way. And so, yeah. That should be fun to maneuver in there. Alright, let's do that. Hit the horn so we can let them know we're coming back. You know, that guy could help me out. He's just kind of hanging out there. Oh well. That's funny. We get the whole way on that road, and I'm showing off the surrounding areas, and I hit that Cascadia right at the driveway that I'm supposed to be going in. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Look at all the detail here. Just something new to see. It's not the same old SCS stuff. I love it. Look at that. Got some big rigs in here. definitely a good place to get some heavy haul out. I'm not doing it with my big cam. Maybe need that, get a KT 600 for that. Just kind of pull in here. Guy just chilling on a break. Looks like we're pretty well lined up now. Hit the horn, let them know we're coming back. I'd like to nail this because if I have to correct too much, these the front of this truck, or I guess it would be like the front of a dump truck, is going to be a little challenging to navigate around. So I'd like to nail it. All right, I'm gonna bang my head on it. It's popping out of gear on me. Maybe it's the shifter. Look like we're pretty square in there. There we go. All right, we'll get the four-ways off, get the beacons off. Parking lights on only. Get those windows up, both sides, coming up. We'll shut her down. And here we are. Welcome to Alpine in Esterlon. That was a pretty cool drive. Slow, but pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get up in the air here so we can see the surrounding area. Boom, so that's where we just came in from. That's a pretty intricate site there. Got trucks coming in and out. It looks like a, I mean, they may only have one business, but it looks like you got quite a possibility for quite a few different companies in here running, or at least one big company running different types of loads. Because you got to get the machinery in here, and then obviously since it's a mine, you got to get the coal out of here, and like you're going to have other deliveries of stuff just as part of running any business. So that's kind of cool. It's even got a little bit of the shine, like as if the sun hit the water, and there's a shimmer too. That's pretty cool. Well, thanks for taking the drive. I hope you guys check out Esterlon. It's free. There's a link down below in the description. And if you enjoyed what you saw here today, go ahead and give me the thumbs up. Consider subscribing so you can see all my videos. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.